craftsman.
Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD and welcome to the A-Game 200 at Dover. It's round 10 of the NASCAR Xfinity series. And right now I realize I might delay the start, but I gotta check who the Dash for Cash drivers are. And made a quick community post on it on YouTube. Gregson, Dinger, Castle, Sieg. Obviously, Noah Gregson won his second race of the year last week at Talladega. All right, there we go. Hope everybody's doing well today. We're ready for a great race at Dover.
Our Hillshire Farm craftsman.
Fuck, I gotta wait a bit before reloading that. Who wins today? How many crashes? My pick to win is Sam Mayer. Crashes, let's go with 6. But it's probably going to be higher. Hello, Nevea Music! Also, quick preview for if I can get all the parts by tomorrow. Tomorrow's cover on Pantley's will be 6 from 6 the Musical. Hopefully you enjoy that. Hope you're doing well, Nevea Music. Well. Alright. Let's check back in now. Wait, once the starting command is given, I will read off the fuck. Same ad.
Slow roasting turkey for incredible flavor.
Well, this is just an ad. You got Josh Berry? Okay, good to know. What the heck? Keep hitting all the wrong buttons. Reload the app. I'm trying to be as ahead as possible. Okay, I'm gonna hit restart, then I can hit live. I'm still behind. Yeah, I'm being super finicky about this. So I'm always like 15 seconds behind the actual thing. There we go. I'm also with in the Discord server that I am with my NASCAR friends. What's up? 30? What? I'm not 30. I'm you think that's how old you think I am? I'm 21. Do I really look like I'm 30?
That you feel the speed more than Dover. This track just has that feeling that you are hauling the mail for a few reasons. For one, you got a ton of banking, you are going really fast, but 2, no room for error. You get loose, you start to spin out, you're going to hit something. That inside wall comes at you quick, and the banking brings you that way.
You talk about no room for error, Joey. This monster will eat
30 seconds behind. Okay. Yeah. And you know what? For all the people who don't have cable, I think this will work.
Where the cars just all pile in, so it's a really tough track.
2 drivers, top of the list.
A ton of spins in practice.
Today, the G-Men, Ty Gibbs.
Wait, why are you all ignoring Allmendinger? He's way ahead of both Gibbs and Gregson in points, for crying out loud.
Well, speed. They're fast. They're fast anywhere you go. They have speed and they're aggressive. That's the other piece about these 2 drivers. They're not scared to ruffle some feathers. This is a place that can happen. People pack air in each other's spoiler. They get each other loose. You got to be aggressive to pass cars here.
Logano's flipped here before.
I just want to see these.
Hell, Boyer's almost flipped here.
They are so similar. It's going to be a heck of a show if they're battling on that last lap for the win now.
I was going to say, both of them have duked it out, literally and figuratively, on track and off, but they've not done it with one another. Both
Yeah,
starting
I know.
inside the top
But
five
still.
today. Perhaps today is the day. Oh, by the way, Joe Gibbs Racing's really good here. They got Brandon Jones on the pole, and they won here 13 times. 2 of those courtesy of you. You know how good those Toyotas are. Oh, it's definitely going to be fast here. Fast cars go fast at Dover. It just works like that.
All the storylines about to unfold at Dover. Let's go trackside now.
Could we get a better announcer to do it with, please, besides Adam Alexander?
Oh yeah, Monster Mile. And now, race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome the chairman of A-Game Beverages, 2-time World Series champion for the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees, and 1994 Wilmington Blue Rocks champion, Johnny Damon.
It's time to bring your A game. Drivers, start your engines!
Engines are fired, and it's at this point that I present to you the 38 cars that are driving this week. The number 47 of Brennan Poole for Mike Harmon Racing failed to qualify. I just need to get the starting lineup page up so I can actually read off the list. Man, I don't know. Dave Burns. Somebody else. Put me in there. I think I do better. Starting 38th, driving number 39, A-Game Ford. Yeah, the title sponsor for RSS Racing, Ryan Sieg. Starting 37th, driving number 5, JF Electric Chevrolet for BJ McLeod Motorsports, Matt Mills. Starting 36th, driving number 35, Chevrolet for Emerling Gase Motorsports, Patrick Emerling. Starting 35th, driving number 13, Garrison Homes Unit Storage Toyota for MPM Motorsports, Chad Fincham. Starting 34th, driving the number 91 AZ A to Z Company Chevrolet for DGM Racing, Mason Massey. Starting 33rd, driving number 78, Alloy Employer Services Chevrolet for BJ McLeod Motorsports, Josh Williams. Starting 32nd, driving number 07, Bucked Up Energy Ford for SS Greenlight Racing with Jeff Lettencourt. Joe Graff Jr. Starting 31st, driving number 66, CW & Sons Infrastructure Toyota for MBM Motorsports, JJ Yaley. Starting 30th, driving the number 99, Kelly Jeep Chevrolet for BJ McLeod Motorsports, Stefan Parsons. Starting 29th, driving the number 34, Self Foundation Chevrolet for Jesse Awuji Motorsports, Kyle Weatherman. Starting 28th, driving the number 45, Costa Oil Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing, Ryan Ellis. Starting 27th, driving the number 08, Children's National Ticket Smarter Ford for SS Greenlight Racing with Jeff Lettencourt, David Starr. Starting 26th, driving number 6, Team JDMotorsports.com Chevrolet for JD Motorsports, Ryan Vargas. Starting 25th, driving the number 31, Bomberito.com Tailored Media Chevrolet for Jordan Anderson Racing, Myatt Snyder. Starting, where are we? 24th, driving number 51, All South Electric Chevrolet for Jeremy Clements Racing, Jeremy Clements. Starting 23rd, driving number 38, Ponce Ford, whatever, for RSS Racing, Parker Retzloff. Starting 22nd, driving the number 68, Trade the Chain Chevrolet for Brandonbelt Motorsports, Brandon Brown. Starting 21st, driving number 48, Big Machine Spiked Cooler Chevrolet for Big Machine Racing, Kaz Gralla. Starting 20th, driving number 21, United Rentals Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing, Austin Hill. Starting 19th, driving number 36, VRVictoria.com Chevrolet for DGM Racing, Alex LeBay. Starting 18th, driving number 10, Stormex Chevrolet for Colleague Racing, Landon Castle. Starting 17th, driving the number 11 Circle, Water Your Way Chevrolet for Colleague Racing, Daniel Hemrick. Starting 16th, driving number 02, Half Off Wholesale Chevrolet. For Our Motorsports, Brett Moffitt. Starting 15th, driving number 44, Circle Chevrolet. For Alpha Prime Racing, Raja Karuth. Starting 14th, driving number 4, Team JD Motorsports.com Chevrolet. For JD Motorsports, Jeb Burton. Starting 13th, driving wow, what the fuck? 12th, number 26, Charge Me Vital Toyota. For Sam Hunt Racing, Chandler Smith. Starting 11th, driving number 2, Wheelan Chevrolet, for Children's Racing. Sheldon Creed. Going to the top 10, starting 10th, driving number 23, John Savita and Son Chevrolet. For Our Motorsports, Anthony Alfredo. Starting 9th, driving number 18, Acme Toyota. Yes, Acme. Like fucking Bugs Bunny cartoons. For Joe Gibbs Racing, John Hunter Nemechek. Starting 8th, driving number 16, Action Industry Chevrolet. For Colleague Racing, AJ Allmendinger. Starting 7th, driving the number 7, Door Bumper Clear Chevrolet. For Junior Motorsports, Justin Allgaier. Starting 6th, driving the number 98, Monster Energy Ford. For Stewart Haas Racing, Riley Herbst. Starting 5th, driving the number 54, Monster Energy Toyota. For Joe Gibbs Racing, Ty Gibbs. Starting 4th, driving the number 8, Tire Pros Chevrolet. For Junior Motorsports, Josh Berry. Starting 3rd, driving the number 9, Bass Pro Shops True Timber Black Rifle Coffee Company Chevrolet. For Junior Motorsports, Noah Gregson. Starting 2nd, driving the number 1, Accelerate Pros Talent Chevrolet. For Junior Motorsports, Sam Mayer. And on pole, driving the number 19, Millards Polonis Toyota, with a time of 22.872 seconds and a pulse speed of 157.398 miles per hour, Brandon Jones. And hello, Astro Sniper, who is now in ZVC.
Hello.
You watching the race too over like Sky Sports or something?
No, I don't have it, unfortunately.
All right, but he's also a racing fan like me, so you're just here for the ride, I assume.
Yeah, also looking at the NASCAR kind of website as well.
Yep.
And everything like that. So.
Right. Also, hello, Menard Bros Vids. Yeah, great to see him. Of course, yeah, Menard's Bros. Like, can I talk about your relationship, or is that not allowed? Or I'm just curious, Taki. All right, I'm gonna put the volume back on.
Big Impact has a broken bone that it's given him a little bit of headache right now, a little bit difficult with the foot on the pedal. He's wearing a different shoe today with a carbon fiber sole on the bottom and a carbon fiber insert in that shoe to try and help him out. But keep an eye, he will be playing through the pain when he starts in 17th today.
Right. So, okay, if I can remember this right, Menard's Bros Vids, I know him. He is the cousin of Paul Menard. So in that way, that relates him to the whole Menards family, which is pretty freaking cool.
Joe Gibbs Racing and moving over to college.
I don't know about carbon fiber shoes.
Yes, at 12th in points. He's on the playoff cutout line. Little ways to go until the playoffs.
All right.
Still, to your point, not the
Do you have a race pick, Astro?
If there's anything we learned from Daniel Hemrick last year,
Actually, not really. I think the Xfinity series record.
that's when it counts.
It's kind of awesome at the same time because it's kind of like
Dover is probably even worse.
the equivalent to F1's F2 series, you know.
Is it wide open? Is F2 more wide open than F1?
It's very open. There's about a lot of teams. Let me see.
And there's 10. Dams, Van Amersfoort,
10 teams,
Carlin. There's what else is there? Prima, Trident, and a couple more that I forgot. But yeah.
So F2 is kind of awesome. F2 is a next step of going up.
Who is last year's champion? Oh no, Piastri.
Piastri, who did not sadly make it into an F1 team.
He's right. He's a reserve driver for Alpine.
Fredo's really done a nice job moving over to Our Motors.
I'm glad I know my stuff
This year.
for that.
Cameras, here's Ryan Sieg. It's the Drive for Autism onboard camera.
So it's 22 drivers.
Raja Karuth making his second career start, driving for Tommy Joe Martin's great
Yeah, I think Xfinity Series is definitely the most wide open, most competitive of all the series in terms of top driver, because there is routinely around 15 drivers that have a shot at winning these races. Of course, and then there's Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, there's 20 drivers in F2.
Yeah, there's 30 in F3. Right, there's 30 in F3, correct?
Yeah, you start in F3, then you work your way from F3 to F2 to F1.
You think Jamie Chadwick will ever get a ride in F2?
Maybe he drives quite well, then yeah.
I mean, Chadwick's the best female driver on the open wheel circuit right now. She won the W Series twice. Wow. Bernard Rose Video is not a fan of Sam Mayer. I can see that. Call him overrated. I'm sure Aubrey will be delighted to hear that one. Yeah, F3 is on ESPN Plus. On you need to get it in the app. F2 is on ESPN 2 or 3.
In our race analysis is only 45 laps. But you can get a lap.
Also, I should mention, I'm going to check my calendar, but during this race, we will also have the Indy Pro 2000 race at Barber Motorsports Park, which is the third tier of IndyCar, as well as the fourth tier of IndyCar, which is the US F2000 Championship. They're at Barber Motorsports Park. The lower series run 2 races there. Indy Lights and IndyCar on once. Okay. Former NASCAR driver, ARCA driver Jagger Jones is racing in US F2000. That's why I bring it up. Anyway, the lights are still on the pace car.
Yeah, I think he's going to be pace car for a bit and then launch.
So those are a couple of drivers to keep an eye on in that category today. And I also noticed is they got the 1 to go. We did the swap on the front row. Mayer goes low. Brandon Jones says, I want the outside lane. That a theme of the day?
Generally, I think so, and what you're going to see here is at the start of the race, the leader has the choice. He can start on either the inside or the outside, but nobody else has a choice at the start of the race. You have to go where you qualified. Odds on the bottom, evens on the outside. And that's a big disadvantage in some ways because, generally speaking, the outside lane on restarts, Joey, is a lot faster for those first 2 corners and makes up a lot of speed and distance.
Let's hear from the pole sitter and his team as we get set for the green flag.
We can win this thing for sure. Copy that, man. Let's just be really solid today, guys. No mistakes. That's going to be the key here. So, believe in everybody. Let's go get it done.
I'll say this. When he won at Martinsville, changed the pace for Brandon Jones and his team. Very confident right now. Fast last week.
Yeah, Jones, who won his first race since 2020 at Martinsville 3 weeks ago. Now he's on pole. See Ryan C going to the back. He didn't even make a qualifying lap because his car broke.
Gibbs and Herbst on row 3. We're set for 200 miles in Dover, Delaware. 76 time. The Xfinity Series has been here.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, I'm behind you, Astro. Here we go. We are green at Dover Motor Speedway, and fuck that name, and fuck you, Speedway Motorsports. All right, Brandon Jones leading the field for that first lap. Sam Mayer side by side with the third place car of Josh Berry, who moves right into second. A lot of cars were spinning out and crashing, so we're going to see how many drivers will be able to keep it together. Jones leads the first lap by a pretty gapping margin. I'd say that's 5 car lengths just from eyeballing it. Stretching that out to the turns. Noah Gragson falls back to 4th, but he still leads the Dash for Cash drivers. Sam Mayer making a move down on the inside to pass by Josh Berry. Noah Gragson also peeking down with him. Right behind him is the 98 of Riley Herbst. Beside him is the 16 of Allmendinger.
And you take the air off the side, that inside car will get loose and wiggle up the racetrack for sure.
AJ Allmendinger, that's a great start. Got to the outside, cleared a bunch of rows. That's an experience he has, you know. Several years racing the Cup cars, and his car might not be handling great, but he's driving the wheels off of it.
Okay. Herbst got passed by Dinger and Ty Gibbs. Allgaier working his way to the back of the 54, and here comes another car. That's the 18 of Nemechek. I'm sure Nemechek would love to pass Gibbs based on what happened at Richmond the last time those two tangoed, and he will. And coming up now to the back of the wait, hold on a minute. No, he didn't. That was the native Hurst that he passed. Apparently, I can't read numbers.
He's one of the guys that I think we're going to have to watch out.
Gregson will win Dash for Cash. Looking back a little more to the field, I see Yaley, Weatherman, and Caruth running outside the top 20. Caruth ran the ARCA East race yesterday and finished third. I see Stefan Parsons alongside Yaley and Weatherman. Woo. Yeah, the 66 got slow and allowed the 44 to make a run past the 34. Because the 34 is behind the 44 and he slowed him down. Caruth running, I still can't see. Still out to the top 20. And right to the back of the 44 is the 31 of Myatt Snyder, who was in 26th. Ryan Sieg, who started in last, has made up 11 spots. And right behind him is, I think, the 02 of Brett Moffitt.
Started in the rear. We talked about his issues, but he's making up ground. 31 of Myatt Snyder also coming from the back. And now we go back and check out what happened with Raja Caruth.
Didn't we just see this?
We're just talking about how.
Oh no, he got loose. That car was half spun and he corrected it.
I looked a little free. Let's hear it.
I gotta tell you, Jerry, that is very impressive. For a guy who only has a couple starts in this series, to be able to save this, that race car is super impressive.
I'm curious, after you
Brandon Jones, yes, he is 1.5 seconds ahead of Sam Mayer in second place.
I think Sam's the leader at this point. It seems like he's got not fast enough.
Yeah, but you can never say that about NASCAR. The last time a driver led every single lap in a race was in fucking 2000.
That was a big save.
That was 16. Remember, the last time Nemechek was in Xfinity car Richmond when he got moved on the final lap to win the race. So maybe he's got a little pent-up frustration here today.
Oh, he got right into the back of the 16, bumping him down.
I really think John Hunter's got one of the best cars out on the racetrack, and he's working his way up to
qualified. I got to update the top 10 now.
And we'll see what he can do.
Because it's
some way AJ hangs on to that race car, Jamie.
Yeah, that's not his only issue, getting loose and getting bumped out of the way. He already said that his oil temperature has skyrocketed.
He's the points leader, I should point out. Run top 10 in every single race so far. He's won at Coda. He's got about, I think, a 30 or 40 point, almost a 40-point lead over second place Noah Gregson in the point standings.
That's good.
11 laps in at Dover. It's been saved.
5% of the race is done. Yeah, but I can't see what the fuck he's doing on the track when you're pointing at the wheel. Whatever. Okay, I yell like that all the time in here. Oh lordy. All right. Do drivers ever really save a car like an F1? Because you're the one who knows that more. Did you hear what I asked? Yeah, you there? Hold on a minute. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, your mic cut for some reason. I don't know what happened.
Fuck! So it's my iPad still isn't completely.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, I was trying to say, looking at the timesheets right now, it looks like the top three have pulled away from 4 onwards.
That makes sense based on what I saw from a quick glance. I need a way to have the leaderboard just propped up here instead of having the top 10 on the bottom. But yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a good race. But yeah,
Dover
I'm
always.
honestly an F1 fan. I've been following it since all the way back to 2004.
Damn, that was the last championship of Schumacher.
Yeah, everything like that.
Okay, how many of the champion? Maybe like during a stage break, I might give you a bit of a trivia challenge just to see if you can stack up with Sebastian Vettel.
Not much. Like I said, I was a fan in 2004, but I didn't follow the whole series that often because I did have a lot of interest in football, and then I went back into F1 in 2017, 16.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite track?
Favorite track? Ooh. There's actually multiple different tracks I love, and I think my most favorite ones I adore the most.
I know people like Spa. I know people like Monaco.
No. You might actually think it's a surprising one. I really enjoy the old British Grand Prix one.
At Brands Hatch?
No.
You said old. You said old, so I assumed Brands Hatch instead of Silverstone.
No, the old layout of Silverstone where the...
Hold on, wait. We're back. We're back at the race.
The New Orleans Breakers. It's all on Fox, and ball starts at 4 Eastern Time. We're looking forward to that. And
okay. Oh, we got a spin! I can't see what car number. The 08 of David Starr and the 51 of Jeremy Clements have spun right when they come back after commercial. The 7 also passed. The 7 also passed the 9, so now we have JRM running 2nd through 5th.
On the end of the front stretch. I gotta see what happened here. Let's take a look at the replay.
All right, let's see. They're showing David Starr running 25th. What happened? Oh, he hit the wall. No, the car behind him hit the wall, and he slid into him. What car was that? Is that Weatherman?
Look at, 51's gonna get just a piece of it there, trying to avoid it.
Man.
It looked like too much damage for Jeremy Clements. On board with Caruth here. Let's see what happened.
He overspent his tires.
Still there.
Yeah, so Kyle Weatherman got outside.
See, like the 34 hit the wall, and then he ended up plowing in the 08, who then got turned into the wall, and then the 51 got tagged.
A very narrow and fast monster mile, and this is what happens.
Well, I don't know if you've ever seen what Dover looks like, Astro, but the front stretch and back stretch are at an 8-degree angle. So the entire track is slanted at a noticeable.
The track looks like the track looks like a dirt track in a way, but it's not. It's actually a concrete track.
Yeah, it's concrete.
Cement track.
Like Nashville Super Speedway.
Yeah, but to be honest, it looks suited for dirt. You know, that'd be interesting.
We already have Bristol for that. Bristol is almost the same way, except it's half a mile and steeper banking in the turns.
Just imagine though. Just imagine Dover actually decided to make a dirt track.
It used to be a horse. It was a horse track.
Just imagine it goes back to dirt for one race.
I mean, it used to be a horse racing track, so I don't think you're wrong there. Because it was called Dover Downs, like Churchill Downs.
Yeah, apparently Google's celebrating Route 66.
Get your kicks on Route 66. Thank you, Cars, for that one. All right. What do you thought of the first 4 races so far for F1 while we're just waiting here? We've gone to Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Australia, and Imola. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what have you thought of the first 4 races thus far?
Of the season?
Yes.
Interesting.
I thought. Yeah.
Some usual, like some are like usual, you know, unexpected, and some not, you know.
I liked both.
Talking about it.
Sorry, you keep going. You keep going.
No.
I interrupted you.
Sorry.
No, keep going.
No, you.
I was gonna say I enjoyed Bahrain. not just because we got 2 Mercedes on the podium. No, not just because Hamilton got a podium. Like, it's a good track. Saudi Arabia, not happy that Schumacher hurt himself hurt enough to get him out of where he wasn't able to race. That's Saudi Arabia. Plus the fact that there was like an explosion 11 miles from the track. That's just asking for something bad to happen. Australia was boring as hell, and Imola was boring as hell. Oh, wait, Matt, we're back.
For autism, Steve Burns going the distance award. The award was established in 2015 after Steve's passing.
So we're going to Miami next weekend
Matt's
for
work as a
F1.
philanthropist, and his passion to make a positive difference is exactly what the reward represents. Congratulations and thank you, Matt. Going the distance for the autism community.
Okay, we're over 10% of the way through the race now that we have completed lap 23. The stage ends at lap 45, which is, I don't even, 22.5% of the way of the race.
I was watching the 7 to Justin Allgaier right before the caution came out. That thing is on rails right now. It's very, very fast. He's able to move up the racetrack, down the racetrack. You hear him on the radio right there. He said, I just moved up the racetrack and did what they weren't doing as fast. So that's telling me it's a versatile car that can go up, down, anywhere he wants and move through the field. He's already passed quite a few cars at the start of this thing. It goes green for a while. I'd be looking for the old 7 moving forward.
Yeah, it's going to give the Dirty Mo Media Group something to talk about on Monday. Good podcasters.
When you look at it, Junior Motorsports, behind our leader, Brandon Jones, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, so they occupy 4 of the top 5 positions. And a big announcement this week from JRN. They're going to dust off the 88, bring it out for a handful of races, and let their Cup Series regulars from Hendrick Motorsports come over and drive it. It all begins next Saturday at Darlington on FS1 with Chase Elliott, NASCAR's most popular
What is it?
driver. We're going to see William Byron, Kyle Larson.
Yeah, one of the races in that 080.
They're what? What'd you
Well,
say?
I just heard from the other end. It's like, oh, interesting.
I wasn't paying attention because there's something popped on Discord. Wait, what do they say? Great. Shows you how much I love.
They're bringing a car back. I think the 88.
Oh yeah.
Bring some other.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah. So 5 races. Yeah, 5 races. Chase Elliott in the 88 car. Then yeah, Darlington, Byron at Texas and New Hampshire, Larson at Watkins Glen, and then the second Darlington race. Commercial breaks next week at Darlington if you want to be switching FS1 to ABC to watch F1 so once commercials are over. Yeah, no, that was my plan. No, actually, no. I can't do streams next weekend. I have finals stretching from Friday through Monday. I'm not going to do a stream then. I can't afford it. I'm not. As much as I would love to, because I get to see the fucking 2007 Jeff Gordon schemes. I don't think it'd be a good idea. At least not. At least not the Cup race. Maybe the Xfinity. Oh, because I have an exam on the 8th that I know. Chemistry.
Run somewhat near me, and then he always would figure out how to finish in top 5.
Let's see if we can hit the 560 sub mark while we're here. Choose time.
Here's the choose.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we're talking about
F1
outside lanes favorites.
season
So
is
generally what you're going to
fantastic.
see happen here in all the
You think it's been fantastic this far?
The outside lane will get more
Especially,
Are you a Ferrari fan?
pick the bottom lane and the choose.
No.
And move
Okay.
on.
I'm actually a fan. I actually love the sport in general. I just love the sport in general.
But that's
I wish it was more competitive. I wish there was just more than 2 teams that could compete on a daily basis.
The second row on the inside. His other option was picking
You want
behind
me
the
to
8
be
and Josh
truthful?
Berry.
I have 2 drivers that I'm a fan of.
right now.
And
That
they're
was
both
his other option.
like
So
country.
it'll be interesting how this plays out. He could have
Who?
made up,
I mean, my
he
favorite
got
driver is
behind the
Vettel.
8. He went for it on the maybe not preferred lane behind the 1 of Sam Mayer. So we'll see how this one works out.
My 2 drivers were George Russell and Lando Norris.
I like those 2.
Does he beat the 9 car or not, right?
That's the
Problem is, they're not in a Ferrari or a Red Bull, so right now I have 0 chance of winning.
Guyer and his radio on the restart. We're halfway through, just over halfway.
Okay, they have 1% chance of winning. All right, here we go. We're coming back to the starting line.
10 out, slow pace, 5, 10,
Green, green, green. Ty Gibbs is trying to spoil the JRM party right now. Right now they're running second through fifth. Not able to pass through that group. Andy Pegasus Tate, thank you for subscribing.
Trying to make the move here.
Significantly better than 8. I'm impressed by how strong this 7 car looks right now. He's able to really run low in the corners, Joey, without getting loose. Where we're seeing other guys when they get loose on the bottom and kind of shuffle up the track a little bit.
Hey, how's it going, man? Thank you so much, man. That really helps the channel. All right, this time Brandon Jones can't get away from Sam Mayer as well. Mayer's still within about less than half a second.
Refire on tires changes a lot of things, and this is where it gets tricky too.
The 07 of Allgaier has passed Barry for third. Barry.
The track's covering a little bit more.
All right. Then it's.
Boy, Roger Carruth is fighting his car, huh?
He's in 24th. He had a great run at the last race that he ran.
I'll say this though, for his driver, he's starting the back. He got the caution he needed.
He ran at Talladega. Was it Talladega? He remember he ran really well.
And reset the car at the end of the stage.
And right here, right, you're Sam Mayer. You're right behind him.
Here comes Mayer. He's my pick to win. He's getting right inside. He gets the 19 loose. Here we give a nudge. Here comes the number 1 to take the lead for the first lead change of the race on lap 31. Can you still hear me, Astro? I think that is a no.
He got really close to him.
Yes, he did, Joey.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, I have myself muted. My apologies.
He said.
Oh,
But you said this
okay.
earlier. Now is the time.
Right, now the 1 seems to be pulling away a little farther away from the 19. The 1 had a fast car as well, as he passed his rival, Ty Gibbs, during qualifying.
Is out front. Jones now second. Allgaier, Barry, Gregson complete the top 5.
I think last year in the Cup race, the Cup equivalent of JRM, Hendrick Motorsports, they finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and right now all 4 of their cars are running in the top 5. I know it's early, but you gotta wonder because Hendrick fucking dominated the race last year. Can JRM do the same here? Austin Cindric won this race last year, but he is no longer in the field because, well, he's a Cup driver. All right. So I'm going to check the stats. The only driver here who I think has possibly have won a race at Dover is Justin Allgaier, but I don't know if he's won a race at Dover. All right. So they're showing us battle between the 78 and the 07. That's Joe Graff Jr. and Josh Williams. All right. Dang, I got 5 cars that are all like around a blanket. I can't tell what they are though.
So I've just seen highlights from the last Dover race.
Yeah, it was the Cup race or the Xfinity race.
Cup race.
Yeah, it was. They fucking dominated. Like
Bowman, was it?
Bowman won the race. He led it almost the last 100 laps. Oh, and here comes a 7 to make his way past the 19 of Brandon Jones for second spot. That car running super well. And Allgaier, he needs a win. His last win was at Darlington last year. No, it was Darlington last year.
For me, I would say this season. Here's something about the Xfinity series, right?
Yeah, well, this is the Xfinity series race.
Yeah, so many surprises.
For the Oh,
So many surprises, I would say.
talking about the Xfinity Series or the Cup Series. Ty Gibbs making his way past Noah Gragson for 5th.
Both in the race.
Yeah. Okay.
F1 this season is actually a surprise.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised right now. I mean, okay, the only real surprise is Kevin Magnussen. Here comes Nemechek on the outside of both Ty Gibbs and Noah Gragson. What a pass!
Well, that's going to be on the highlight reel.
Yeah, well, no, it won't be. A crash will make it on the highlight reel.
Rivalries are born. Give me some Gregson and Gibbs. How about it?
I hate to say
They don't know. The real rivalry is Gibbs and Mayer. The two young bloods. They race against each other in ARCA East and ARCA.
Look at this. This is coming off the turn 2 down the backstretch.
That's just hard race. That's just good racing. It doesn't mean they're rivals necessarily yet. In the way that Gibbs and Mayer are. But again, Gregson gave him his. Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Holy crap! Yeah.
I was gonna say, I've only got the timesheet, so I don't have the live thing.
Right.
My timesheets, it looks like the top 2 have broken away from third.
Yes, those two are by far the fastest cars on the.
Sorry, 3rd to 10th.
I mean, now there's bits of separation, I'd say, between like 6th through 8th, and then 9th, and then 10th. Like the 10th is 2 seconds behind 9th.
Yeah.
You know you got that guy on your side.
9th is just 0.3 seconds behind 8th.
Yeah. Well, it's not a humongous gap. Yeah. Gibbs making his way past a lapped car. Okay, so that barely counts.
30-some other guys out there. And I want to go back.
Look, as long as the 54 doesn't win, I'm happy with that. Here comes the 8 trying to make his way past the 19. He had a fast car early on, but man, the JRM cars are making their way up. Well, except for the 9, he's mired back. And also, the 16 of Allmendinger has made his way past Gregson, meaning that he takes the lead for Dash for Cash. Now, Gregson last year had won 3 straight Dash for Cash prizes, and his efforts to get $1 million became undone at this track, which sucks because I was hoping he was going to walk away with a cool mill. Dinger has won 2 of the checks already, going for 300,000 today.
He's really an underrated race car driver. He's paid a lot of dues in some of the lower levels and short tracks, but maybe I should be
making their way past the 13 of Chad Fincham, but the 7 has caught up to the 1. Good look at our second lead change. Oh wait, the stage is over. I didn't even realize that. Mayer wins the stage, then Allgaier, Berry, Jones, Nemechek, Gibbs, Dinger, Gregson, Herbst, Creed. How did I not? I can't believe I didn't notice we were at the end of the stage. Oh, so that happened. Alright, now is that trivia challenge. Starting from 2021, I want to see how many F1 champions you can name.
So from 2021
yeah.
onwards.
Yeah, they did this for Grilly Grid back in 2021, sorry, 2020. So, 2021 champ.
I know 2021 champ was Sebastian Vettel.
No, 2021 champion?
What? I said Vettel. Sorry, Max Verstappen.
Yeah, oh my.
Sorry, I'm looking at so many stuff. Sorry about that. Yeah, so 2021 was Max Verstappen over Lewis Hamilton. That was controversy.
2020.
Then you had, Lewis Hamilton won multiple times. So 2020 was Lewis Hamilton.
2019.
2019 was Hamilton again.
2018.
18 was Hamilton.
2017.
Hamilton.
No.
2017 was Hamilton as well.
Yes, 2016.
And then 2016 was Rosberg.
Correct.
I remember that year was when Rosberg and Hamilton were in the same team.
Yeah, they were on the same team for a while.
And well, they broke up. They had an issue.
No, well, they're not friends anymore. Which.
Oh no, they're friends.
They're not. They're not friends anymore. Like they've ruined their friendship. They're not.
Because I know 2015 was Hamilton.
Yes, 2014.
2016 was Rosberg.
2014.
Like I said,
I just want to see how far you can go before you make a mistake.
Like I said, I went to 14, which was Hamilton again, but that was it.
All right.
I know 14 was Hamilton.
2013.
I don't know further. I don't know any. I didn't watch further downwards like that.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm gonna see if I can remember the whole list of my own then. 2013 Vettel, 2012 Vettel, 2011 Vettel, 2010 Vettel, 2009 Jenson Button, 08 Hamilton, 07 Kimi Räikkönen, 06 05 Fernando Alonso, 04 03 02 01 2000 Schumacher, 1999 98 Häkkinen, 97 Villeneuve, 96 Damon Hill, 95 94 Schumacher, 93 Prost, 92 Mansell, 91 Senna, 90 Senna, 99 89 Prost, 88 Senna, 87 Nelson Piquet, 86 Prost, 85 Prost, 84 Lauda, 83 Piquet, 82 Kiki Rosberg, Nico's father. Did you know that one? Are you still there? Fuck. Did my audio go out?
No, I can still hear you.
So, but have you heard of Kiki Rosberg before? Just curious.
Yeah, I heard. That's what.
Okay, 81 Piquet, 80 Alan Jones, 79 Scheckter, 78 Mario Andretti, 77 Lauda, 76 James Hunt, 75 Lauda, 74 Fittipaldi, 73 Stewart, 72 Fittipaldi, 71 Stewart, 70 Rindt, because he died before the season was over, 69 Stewart, 68 Graham Hill, 67 Denny Hulme, 66 Brabham, 65 Clark, 64 Surtees, 63 Clark, 62 Graham Hill, 61 Phil Hill, 60, 59 Brabham, 58 Hawthorne, 57, 56, 55, 54 Juan Manuel Fangio, 53, 52 Ascari, 51 Fangio, and Farina was the first in 1950. Whoa, I'm a nerd.
You cool.
Yeah.
F1 is a great. I think this. I'm not gonna lie. I think this season has made this the biggest shock to everyone's system. Like everyone, it's the biggest shock of everyone.
Why?
Not only has Mercedes been struggling, but we're now seeing a Ferrari team are now back at their winning ways again.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I mean, preseason testing should have not. If you watch preseason testing, that's why I'm not shocked, because cars have to. If the car that's running the fastest is going to be the best, and it was the Ferrari's top testing, so it's going to be the Ferraris versus the Red Bulls. So, I'm not surprised at all. I was surprised that Magnussen got P5 in his return, and I was very pleasantly surprised. All right, race off pit road. Parker Retzloff takes no tires and will take the lead. Are you still there, or did I just... Audio problems again. All right.
All right. You can hear me now.
Yes, I can. 4, 8,
so
7.
This season's this race coming up, this next race,
Miami. Untested.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to see how it goes.
This track. No one has. This is the newest track.
Yes, it's completely new. I think.
This was made in. This was.
It's what?
So this track is taken to this coming up.
Yes, Miami GP. Yeah.
Yep. It sets in the hard.
Oh shit! The number 1 has lost the wheel. That sucks. He won the stage. Now he's probably gonna have to pit for that. And oh fuck, Aubrey will not be happy. Oh, but continue. Jesus Christ, man, loose lug nuts. That's a.
Yeah, that's pretty much what racing's about.
Wait, who's that F1 driver that lost both of his wheels going down a straightaway?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I need to find that person real quick.
Yeah, Mayer's more confident about the fight in Virginia. Yeah, I'd say so. Like,
that was 2010, the Chinese Grand Prix, Buemi.
Sebastian Buemi, that's right.
I actually think what happened was because he braked so hard, he was braking, and the G-force just the stress of pretty much the suspensions couldn't take it.
What team? What team was he driving for?
He was driving for the Red Bull sister.
Toro Rosso.
Yeah.
All right. You ever seen the audio where Mark Webber throws up while we're talking on the radio? Unless I just shocked him into submission there. You still there? Fuck! Why is this happening again?
I heard you, don't worry.
Oh, you heard me? You just didn't respond. Okay.
Yeah, I was still hearing you, don't worry.
Okay.
So I was just saying, like, both teams, both the sister team and the main team, try and make during 2010 they made alterations to the nose, to their color scheme as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's pretty much how you can tell between the two teams.
Okay.
By the way, Miami, this track is actually set in the Hard Rock Stadium complex.
Interesting.
Hard Rock Stadium complex. It's probably around the stadium complex. Yeah. So I believe they built a track around it.
Yeah.
Which is quite interesting.
I just wonder how it'll go. Like, I mean, F1 is cool. But I don't think the racing is that great. Because, like I said, it always boils down to just 4 cars. And then the 20 are just there. Or the 16 are just there.
This year may be boring, but it's a massive difference. It's massively different.
I mean, I just want it there be having more options to pass. Like, what isn't like Spa great for passing? Just for example, I like wide tracks.
Yeah, it's wide. Yeah.
Yeah, like and Spa is by far I think the most popular track, along with Monza.
Yeah, because this season we're going to be in the US twice.
Oh fuck! Did I not update the thumbnail for this stream properly? No wonder people aren't. Oh fuck! I didn't put in the proper thumbnail. No one. Shit! I have the proper thumbnail. Well. All right. There we go. Thumbnail fixed.
Nice.
Yeah.
You also think about this carefully. Right in the mind. This season is fantastic, and also at the same time, the esports side.
Formula E.
F1. No, F1 esports.
Oh.
There's actually an esports
cool.
series for this F1.
Interesting. What do you? I'm happy that Mazepin got the boot. What? When every driver is mad at him at some point and over across an entire season, you know you've done something wrong.
Yeah.
I like it's just like there's Bottas like the clip is what a fucking cunt. All right, I won't say that word again, but I just think it's fun. I just think it's he's just so curt. Anyway, the cars are getting ready to go back to green.
Kind of an interesting play.
Very interesting. He must take the inside.
Here we go. Bro, stop talking. We got a restart going on. Ty Gibbs is in second spot. Jones
He was right. And Brandon Jones
gets away.
as well.
Don't speak too soon.
Yeah, here comes Allgaier.
The 8's gonna get inside.
Oh, the 8 got loose. He gets way out of the groove. The 7 looks a little loose as well. That allows the 16 to get past for third. 43. Oh, car in the wall! It's a 44 of Roger Carruth. He's slow on track. Can he make his way down to the bottom? It's one of the hardest pit roads to get to under green flag conditions.
He is 3 laps down, so he should be cautious about this.
We stay green.
Let's take a look at this 8 car of Josh Berry. Got a little push from the 6.
Why are you showing that, but not the fact that Carruth is slow on track? What are you doing, Fox? That's not important to the exact. It's not the priority. Yeah, Carruth got loose.
He's had a heck of a day today.
No, Carruth just lost it. Well, he got loose and he's trying to correct it. All right.
Berry, who was in the top 5, third on the restart, is now dropped all the way back to 7th, racing with Noah Gragson.
Looking at Joe Greff Jr., Brett Moffitt, Mike Snyder, and here comes Sam Mayer. He's got to chart his way back through the field. Now that he's already at the back. Mayer has made his way back up to 23rd. I think Retzlaff was speeding on pit road, so he was into the back. Right now, the car in last place is a 08 of David Starr, but every car is still on track as we approach lap number 60.
David Starr is actually 4 laps down at this point.
Yes, he is. That's true. I mean, it's a 1 mile track. I mean, he was involved in the opening wreck, so they had to repair the car. It's going to be slower. So I'm not surprised. The team isn't that great that he races for.
30 laps to go in stage 2. How far can Sam Mayer climb through the field? Brad said he was 23rd, now 21st after that 2 for 1 as we go on board with Riley Herbst quietly getting it done today. He's 6th, looking back at Josh Berry riding in that 7th position.
Yeah, it looks like all the Dream Motorsports cars had some struggles on pit road. Justin Allgaier had some struggles, of course, Sam Mayer documented. And now they're just trying to play a little bit of recovery mode here. Still have time left in the race. Not a lot of time, but, you know, a good 100-some laps to go, and they're going to need all of them.
It's fun listening here, right? You see him you can hear him reset at like the 2/3 point of the corner.
Kyle Weatherman and Landon Castle running together. That's 15th and 16th. Best run for the 34 car all year. Because Jesse Ruggi has done jack shit with it. Alright.
Gibbs right now.
It's Ty Gibbs. It's a Y. It's a Y, not a J.
Brad and I drive this racetrack completely different from each other.
Like I said, he's got the best car every week from his team.
Joey's got like 4 Xfinity wins here. I've got 1. But when it comes
Talk about the damn race! Please, Fox, you're killing me. Seriously.
Ways to drive this track. Ultimately, it's just really unique. The fact that it's concrete, it's got so much banking, it's pretty wide radius corners.
Barry passes Herbst for 6th.
Barry gets by Herbst.
I'm quicker to notice this than the fucking announcers.
We'll keep it side by side.
Give me.
Halfway through.
That's annoying.
This looks like it's going to be an interesting race.
Yeah.
Gibbs actually has, no joke, Gibbs was actually making quite good headline.
I can see it right now. He's like 3 car lengths behind Brandon Jones.
Yeah, his last lap was a 145.303, while Jones's was a 145.325. So pretty much, Gibbs was gaining quite like 0.2 of a second.
Okay. Alrighty. Sam Mayer making his way past Anthony Alfredo, aka Fast Pasta. He's now up to 16th position. He started, I think, in 33rd from that on the restart, or 32nd. picking up a ton of ground. Allgaier has passed Allmendinger to move to third. That will in that number 7 around. Sponsored by Dirty Mo Media, or Door Bumper Clear, one of the podcasts. He's still got a ways to go before he can catch up to the top 2. Right now, the 9th is trying to lap a car with the 54 hot on his heels. So a driver that needs a good run today is Daniel Hemrick, the defending champion, and right now he's only 12th in points, 10 points over the bubble. Yeah, so the 44 issue, yeah, I saw that before.
So it looks like most laps led right now is actually the 19 car.
Holy crap! No, only a minute. There was a car that almost spun. It looks like because a red car got into the back of it. I'm saying that looks like a JD Motorsports car that got into the back of another. But I can't tell what car almost spun out. I think it's maybe the 0. It was the 0. No, the 4 of Bailey Curry got in the back of the 07 of Joe Graff Jr. They're running in the mid-20s. Right. Unfortunately, there are no points for leading laps, which boggles my mind. Here comes Ty Gibbs to the inside, but he can't make the move just yet. Actually, no. He's going to the turn. Here he comes. No, the 19 clears. But he's getting now that Gibbs is starting to actually make runs, he's forcing the teammate to the outside, kind of.
I think the 54 is Gibbs is definitely going to go overtaken. Give him a few more laps.
Overtake.
Definitely take that.
Overtake. That's how you know you're dealing with an F1 fan. Yeah, I'd say that. Here comes the 54 again. The being on the high side gives you a tad more momentum. The 19 got a good run off of there. But it looks like the 19 is having a lot of trouble entering into the turns. And the side-by-side battle that occurred to the turns is allowing the 7 of Justin Allgaier to catch up. He's now almost half a second to the leader. And that 7 is pretty fast. Like the 7 is getting closer and closer. He is getting right to the back of the 54 now. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
I'm like, I gotta check this so many times.
There's a limit to all this.
That's fine. That's fine.
Thunder says loose is fast, and most of the time he's right within reason, though.
Within reason, yeah.
There's no too far to that, especially at Dover.
Until you're backed in the wall.
Exactly. I guess that's the edge of out of control part. That'd be the right on the edge.
Cut up another car to lap.
Ty Gibbs, I mean, a coach's grandson makes his debut, wins in his first race.
Can't even see what it is.
Here on the road course at Daytona.
Oh, look at the traffic in front of these guys. This is
7 car getting caught behind the lapped car. It was the 51 of Clements.
Right there for the 7, the 54, 19, all racing for the win here in the stage.
Yeah, Jonas led 54 of 74 laps. Gibbs still looking for an engine, but this time he's able to stay a little more on the inside going down the front straightaway. This battle now, the 8 and the 18. It's Berry and Nemechek.
To jump back in the top 5, racing John Hunter Nemechek. And look at Allgaier. I mean, he is
waiting for the opportunity.
What's happening with Jones?
And here goes that lap traffic.
Watch the running.
He's going to try to make a dive right here.
Oh my god, here comes the 7 on the inside of 54. Good run. Using that lap traffic to force the 54 in the middle. He's going to move to second spot. And there's a ton of lap traffic in front of the 19. Will the 7 be able to make a move? There are 3 cars all stacked up in front of the 19. 7 getting right near the back. The cars are moving out of the way. You can see Ryan Vargas among them. For trying. 7 not able to make his move though. There's another car in front of them. The 99 of Stefan Parsons. He missed last week at Talladega. Here, the 54 making a move on the 7 now. As the 7 is now forced to the middle. 7 guards the position.
This is great racing.
It is great racing.
Don't look now, but here comes A.J. Allmendinger.
Oh my god, yeah, he's right. The 16 has fought his way up because of the lap traffic. Where did he come from?
Wow, that 7 car looks so strong off the turn 2 there, Joey.
That 7 closing right back in on the leader.
Lanes to run in. He should easily go back.
And here comes the 16 of Allmendinger to the side of the 54. Now he settles in right behind. Here comes the 7 diving in inside of the 19. New leader, Justin Allgaier. He barely clears. Slides right in front of the 19. Now they got to navigate between the 91 and the 07. That's back to 27th position. It's so perilous right now. It's like weaving their way through a fucking maze. It's so cool. 33 races since his last victory.
Yeah, and on top of that, I mean, he's got 2 wins here. No one else racing today has won here in the Xfinity Series.
Yeah, Allgaier's won twice. Here comes Dinger parading on the inside of the 54.
From the 16,
he can take it.
As they work through this lap
My God.
the lap track
Now where's Josh Berry in all this?
Here for sure, and the experienced guys really actually did the best to it, right? You look at Allgaier, you look at Allmendinger, the bulk of them are really well, but they also have a good car that allowed them to do that.
Yeah, I like what you said earlier, Joey, about the versatility. It looked to me like Ty Gibbs was quite a bit faster than Brandon Jones on the.
Oh yeah, also the scoring pylon fucked up and put JJ Yealy on the top of the pylon. That was stupid. 9 laps to go on the stage.
Now for the final stage, because typically we see long green flag runs. Is some of the speed we're seeing now, latter part of the stage, an indicator of who could be good long haul in that final stage of the day?
Oh, I think so for sure, especially with the 7 car. That speed he's showing right now. There's a pretty good little fire coming out of the left front of the 18 car in the last few laps. I don't know if you saw that.
Some fire coming out of the Nemechek's car. The 18 is slow on the top. Something has gone wrong. He loses 6th position. Now 7th. He's back to 8th. That car's slow on the high side of the track.
This is really going to put it behind.
As Rick Allen would say, problems. Yeah, he's got to make his way down to the bottom. Yeah, I can see fire on the bottom at the front left of the car. Is it a tire burning up?
That's a very tough break. He was one of my favorites to win today. It's been hard to climb out of that one, Joey.
Where's the 1 car right now?
Continue to go at it for 3rd. Their battle 2 seconds behind leader Justin Allgaier.
And just in front of the leaders here is a heck of a battle of cars that are trying to not go a lap down.
We got 6 to go on the stage. Mayer's up to 12th.
They know they only have to stay in front of the leader for 5 more laps.
So he's recovered over 20 positions since he started in the back in just like 45 laps. Allgaier lapping Brandon Brown.
Brandon Brown right here. He wants to fight to stay in the lead lap. With only 4 left to go on stage, this is a big battle.
Josh Berry making his move on the 54, trying.
He's worked his way into the top dozen, so he could be a player for stage points here. 4 to go.
That shows some strength in that car to be able to.
Oops.
But this is where the track. I like what I see with the track here. It's wide.
Yes, it is.
We don't see Dover this wide all the time, and a lot of that is because you can see in the corner. Look at the rubber on the racetrack.
I don't know. Creed is over a second ahead, about 2 seconds ahead. No, Hill is over. I can't even speak. He might get stage points, but it's unlikely.
Way on the bottom or up top, and it's going to just keep revving up. And that rubber is not good. Where you see it dark is not more grip. It actually has more grip, especially on a concrete racetrack where it's lighter color.
Allgaier's advantage is now well into a second in front of Brandon Jones. Got the lead, starting to pull away. On board there with Ryan Sieg, started in the back, did not make a qualifying.
Oh, the 91 of Mason Massey spins into the wall.
The caution is out this time for the 91 of Mason Massey.
He lost it. Could he be the first DNF of the day? He looked like he hit that thing hard on the right side. See cracks in the hood. That's never good. Can you still hear me?
Dude, we missed the beginning.
Yeah.
Yay!
He got loose underneath.
Hey, he got loose. And he smacked the right side of the car, mostly on the front, the left side of the car, the left front, receiving the most damage.
There he is, loose underneath the 07 of Joe Graff Jr.
Joe Graff Jr.
And see the hose come out of the left front. Those are hoses to keep the tires cooled off. And when you turn the wheels to the right, they're not supposed to be turned that far to the right.
Also, I gotta get Charter race. This stage is gonna end under caution, so top 10 will stay that way.
Hit than it was, but still a pretty good hit.
But the Indy Pro 2000 race has started.
prior to this weekend.
I can't monitor it because I'm using all
So
my
stage
devices.
ends. Justin Allgaier able to get the victory. Second
going
straight
on?
week, he's won a stage. Also did it last Saturday in Talladega. 6th time he's won a stage here at the Monster Mile.
All right, What's your favorite team in F1?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite F1 team?
Oh, I don't really have a favorite F1 team, really.
Never mind. Okay, then never mind.
For me, I don't really have one because, truthfully, teams change. And honestly, I'm a person that just loves to keep things not controversial and that kind of stuff.
All right.
I'm more of a person that likes to watch people. Like I just watch the racing for the racing, you know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? I'm gonna be truthful. So here's how I see this F1 season is. By team, like looking at the team standings. You're looking at Ferrari that ended like mid-table. They were battling for the mid-pack last season.
I thought they were
top, by the way.
They were top of the mid-pack.
Yeah, they were battling with the top of the mid-pack.
With like McLaren and Alpine. Yeah.
Like McLaren. Sorry, I'm very tired.
Now they're on top.
But you get what I mean. Like it was a McLaren Ferrari fight. Then you had Red Bull who have improved.
Yeah.
But this season has dropped off a bit.
Well, yeah, they can't stop blowing up their power units.
No, but they used old power units. That's the thing. They probably used old power units and just kept them.
Lazy fucks.
Yeah, me.
All right. We're back.
The NASCAR Cup Series is here in Dover. The best in the world take on the Monster Mile. Coverage begins with race day, 2 Eastern time, here on FS1. You can also watch it on the Fox Sports app. And it's April 3rd. Let's go
is that right?
on this day.
Oh.
1789, George Washington inaugurated.
I got a call right now because I got
playing in his
All right, well, it's great to have you here.
2,130th consecutive game. 1952,
have a good day, man.
Mr. Potato Head is on TV. And how about this in '86? Bill Elliott sets the NASCAR qualifying record, 2:12 and change. Wow. At Talladega. Yeehaw!
Zoom.
And hey, Michael Waltrip won at Talladega today. Michael's celebrating a birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Michael Waltrip. And I speak like this because I'm from Franklin, Tennessee. I'm from somewhere in the South. I don't know. My brain doesn't contain the information.
How about that?
I've not won on April 30th. There's still time.
My big car to run was as good as I've been.
Hi, NASCAR 2. Look, there's a race going on. No Mario Kart right now.
That you have, and that's what makes the passing for us a lot easier.
It's like they're listening.
Hi, NASCAR YouTube. No Mario Kart during the race. During red flag, sure.
So extended yellow here. There is a ton of debris out on the racetrack.
Oy
We
vey.
saw the spin for Mason Massey. You saw parts come off the car. We saw a whole bunch of stuff. John Hunter Nemechek had an issue with the left front tire. He's parked in the garage. He had a big issue with something inside the car. And Regan can hopefully get us a little more information. Regan, what you got?
Well, yeah, Brad, I think some of that stuff we saw on the racetrack was actually the brake rotor from John Hunter Nemechek. Ultimately, that is what put them behind the wall, and that is what caused that flat tire, a brake rotor breaking on the 18 car.
You just don't see that often with a Joe Gibbs prepared Toyota, and well, you see the frustration on the face of Jason Ratcliffe there in the garage area.
So usually, Adam, just to get a little technical on you don't actually break the rotor as the root cause failure. What usually happens here, and it's very common at Dover, you actually break the left front hub on the car. Got a lot of banking at this track, and there's a transition.
Yeah, well,
between
18's done.
where the apron is and the concrete where the racetrack is.
So does that mean he will get the last place
A lot
finish?
of times it'll break the hub, the hub breaks, the rotor goes with it. So I'm not sure if that's what happened, but we do see that a lot here at this racetrack in the Cup cars and now in the Xfinity cars.
Ryan Truex going to drive the 18 next Saturday in Darlington. John Hunter Nemechek going to drive the 26 for Sam Hunt. Pit stops as we wrap stage 2. Here they are, Regan.
And it's been a very good day so far for the 98 of Riley Herbst. Right now, that race car just loses all the grip when the track gets rubbered in. So once the rubber goes down, he's struggling with the right rear. And the 19 of Brandon Jones, too tight that whole run. Did the same thing from start to finish, just too tight with it, Jamie.
And the 16 of A.J. Allmendinger just started off so far off, so loose, he said. But as they ran, he got a little bit better. But he wants him to tighten it up just a bit. The 7 of Justin Allgaier had a slow stop last time around. You guys heard of good maneuverability. But he said really tight in and really free off. So they'll help that with an air pressure adjustment.
And now the all-important race off pit road. And this time the 7 crew answers the bell, holding serve. Josh Berry jumps a couple of positions. Brandon Jones goes back to 3rd. Allmendinger also lost a spot. Gibbs, the 5th car, off the pit lane.
Damn, it looks like the 9 had a horrendous pit.
Justin Allgaier, what do you say? Justin, Joey Logano up in the booth, you got me? We'll try again. Hey, Justin, Joey Logano up in the Fox booth, you got us?
Yeah, buddy, go ahead.
Ooh, well, that thing looks like it's on rails. You guys just had a great pit stop. You got the clean air. Everything's looking good. It must feel amazing. How does it feel to have a car that fast?
Well, it feels great. You know, obviously every time we come here to Dover, these guys tuned it up for me, and we've had incredible cars here. So, you know, now Dover was clearing the car. Eddie's been saying Dover was clearing these spots for me there. It's been kind of funny, but to have as fast of a career as we've got really is awesome. Pit crew obviously right there, getting back out here in the lead. You know, now we got a long stage, so we gotta maintain, not make any mistakes, but yeah, feels good to be out front, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Brad and I have been joking around how big TJ Major's head's going to be if you win with that thing on, with door bumper clear on it. Good luck out there, man.
Thank you, buddy. It's, you know, maybe that's the extra fun now for us than you just having all their big heads on the front. Either way, I hope you guys are having fun up there in the booth, and hope your fans at home are enjoying watching this. We're having a lot of fun.
I thought Justin was going to take us right to commercial break there.
Alrighty. Now we wait for the restart. As mentioned, we are one sub away from hitting 560. So don't forget to hit that button if you love what you see. I don't. This is what was my microphone stand. Now the thing is broken. I don't even know what I'm doing with it. Playing with it, I guess. Pew pew pew. Just waiting for the race to go green again. Yeah, rip microphone. I still have the microphone. I just have nowhere to stand it. It's hard to stand it up on something. I need a snack. Granola bar, save me.
Pit road, Brandon Jones been good all day long. Starter on the pole, making a pit stop. Watch the front changer. Upset, throws the gun. Didn't get all the lug nuts on.
Oh.
They had to come back down, make another pit stop, tighten things up there. He restarts deep in the field. Sam Mayer, who had worked his way from that wheel issue. The
No.
last pit stop had driven all the way up inside the top 15. He got caught speeding here.
No.
To the rear.
Of course he was.
We go
Fuck.
clean right at the midway point of today's race. Allgaier leading. Takes the outside lane. Final stage underway at Dover.
Oh yeah, my second channel, the Pantslings. It's a singing channel I do with my friends on Discord, which we have an entire server for. We're doing a song from the musical Six this weekend, so I hope you guys check that out tomorrow. Yeah, when I say yes, I know you laugh when I say curse
I
words.
think Justin's going to be very happy about that. He's got one of the best cars on the racetrack. This is the second time that's happened to him with the 8 car. I'm going to say there's some frustration brewing right there.
They are teammates, you know.
Yeah.
We've seen junior motorsports cars racing very
I'm gonna leave a link to my second channel in chat.
They're all fast. They're all racing for the win. It's going to happen, right? It's a good problem that they're all racing for the win. But I'm sure it makes Monday interesting at times.
I don't know how that goes sometimes.
We're talking about that.
I'm thinking back to Martinsville, where Dale Jr. was in the race, and he was racing hard with Josh Berry. Had a couple of disagreements.
Sorry, Justin's got control of the race. We know he's got one of the
Yes,
best
I can
race
sing.
cars. Executed the pit stops flawlessly. He executed the restart. A little bit dicey. Now we're going to get into this long green flag run. So cars can go about 80 to 90 laps on a tank of fuel. So we have at least one more pit stop left. But this is a big challenge to see if the 7 car can endure like it has done in the runs prior.
Here's what they're saying, 7 radio.
Just take care of it until someone crashes us. That's 2 in a row now. No 16 on that one.
Yeah, well, we saw what we saw there.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's be honest here, though. Josh Berry is still pressuring him, right? Like, he has a chance, and if he gets clean air, his race might change. So I understand his reason for trying hard and trying to get the clean air. It means so much in these races to get clean air and gain control of the race.
And look what's right behind him, Joey. One of the best cars in the series, week in and week out, the 54 car.
Yeah, don't remind me.
That last run in the race.
Fucking bitch. Ah, spin! Parsons!
Caution
Caution is out.
Oh, no.
time today.
He slides up the track. I didn't want everyone to be able to miss
Get
him.
real nervous like that.
Stefan driving the 99 for BJ McLeod. He announced this week he's going to be doing some racing for Tommy Joe Martin.
Alpha Prime, the 45. And now commercial. Can't wait for dinner. Also, don't forget my newest video, every NASCAR win in 1974. Let me tell you about 1974, by the way. It had an awkward-ass points format. Number of races competed in times the number of times your prize winnings divided by 1,000. Yeesh. And now the only 5 winners, because Cale Yarborough and Richard Petty both won 10 apiece. And one of the winners was a guy named Earl Ross, who drove for Junior Johnson, who remains to this day the only Canadian to have scored a victory in the Cup Series. Sorry, Ron Fellows fans. Sorry. Top 3. Third, Dale Jr. Second, Mark Martin. Number 1, Jeff Gordon. Honorable mention to Steve Park. Now we're waiting. And we're waiting and waiting and waiting around. Oh.
Those aren't all my animals, but that's a nice goal to reach for. And today, yes, as you mentioned, it's just a friendly reminder for those of you maybe looking to bring a pet into your home, whether it's a cat, a dog, even a horse. Look down the street to your local shelter. And look, our NASCAR family, all the fans out there have their own dogs and cats. And look, AJ Allmendinger with Zena, flies on the airplane, go to the races. Jeb Burton with Hunter. Lots of animal love out here. So happy National Adopt a Pet Day, guys.
And hey, Jamie, Cody, your husband just texted me and said, tell her not to bring all those animals home, okay? Just so you know.
There's a lot of husbands right now saying that to their wives, I feel like.
Ah. Oh, Lord. I wouldn't mind a cat, personally.
Let's go with it. What the heck?
I think so.
Regan, how about the 98 electing to come down pit road?
What? Why?
Casino out of the back straightaway here at Dover, and why not
They'll
go
prob-
ahead and roll the dice, right?
Go for fuel, I guess.
That's exactly what Richard Boswell did. I just looked at him on top of the pit box, said, can you make it to the end? He said, yes, but it was a nervous yes. It's going to be close.
Yeah, I mean, we had said the window's 85 to 90, but you anticipate caution. He makes his pit stop, let's see, where was it? At lap 105, so that's 95 to go. So, I mean, it's just right there on the outside edge of the window.
Yeah, I think Herbst can make it from here. He might have to save some fuel to do it, but if he does not have to pit in this last stage,
Herbst doesn't have one of the fastest cars, though. We'll see.
Let's see, the 7 took the bottom.
Yeah, let's listen to team radio for the 7 and 8.
And you'll have to be taking the bottom just so I don't get run over in the 3 every time. Yeah, just remember what we talked about before the race started and you'll be fine. Yeah, 10-4. It's frustrating, man.
That cracked.
You'll be plenty good here after a few lessons to get back behind. Yeah, I gave it to him on the front there because I just should have. I know, I just bad bomb. The timing of the bomb getting to the 3 is just so iffy for me.
You have a curious look on your face, Jay.
Yeah, it's the whole. I gave it to him. This, that. I don't know if I saw any getting going on. I saw a lot of sliding.
Look who's starting third. Daniel Henry.
Or is
he didn't have a great qualifying day, driving with that broken foot. He's worked his
Wait, he has a broken foot? Damn.
The top 10, both RCR cars are there.
I didn't realize he had a broken foot.
Been to the top 10. I mean, it's impressive what's happening up there.
I bet Daniel's feeling that broken foot right now. 93 laps to go at Dover. Up towards the front. Maybe a little adrenaline kick in, make him feel better.
Green once more at Dover.
Good launch for Justin Allgaier.
Don't have to worry about anything.
No issues with anyone there, right?
Hemrick, is he going to be able to hang down here in the bottom up at turn 2? Doesn't look like it. Here comes Ty Gibbs up top.
It's a good effort. He didn't lose anything. He was running behind Ty Gibbs before the choose.
Worth a shot to get up there. Essentially, if the leader chooses the bottom, a lot of times if you choose with the leader, maybe a little better, chance of hanging on to a spot if you're in the non-preferred lane.
Good things happen to you, yes. Got to put yourself in this position. What a fast we have. Whoa. Our Dash for Dash car here.
Dash for cash, not dash for dash. And Sieg is in 11th.
Battling for a top 10 here.
It's taken him a while, but from the back to the front, Sieg is getting there.
Some good onboard here in 39. A little bit of contact here just a minute ago.
Another dash for cash for the 10 Atlantic Castle. A little bit into the left rear right there. They're too nervous now. Is my left rear going to get cut down for that? It's Atlantic Castle. That's really tired.
27 of Jeb Burton, nosing up in there, trying to get back in the top 10. Just behind them, Parker Retzlaff.
Mayer making his way, still working his way through. He's trying to make his way past Brandon Jones now.
Back for that speeding penalty, so he's climbing his way back through again.
That car is fast.
Yeah, a couple pretty solid.
Omega trying to make it 3 wide. No, he tucks in behind Alex LeBay.
Trying to work their way through some.
Trying to pass Ryan Ellis.
They'll be back. They get by these guys in front of them now. They'll be back in the top 15 here. It's an incredible restart for both those drivers.
They're definitely going to get the Most Cars Passed award. today for sure, as they've gone to the back. The one's gone to the back a couple times as he works his way back through the field. Definitely a fast car.
Yeah, give a call there.
Back to the front. It's Allgaier and Berry.
Birthday yesterday. He's in the top 5, top 15.
Now over 110 laps done.
If you're the leader of Justin Allgaier right now, you know you're a fast car. The 8's pressuring you a little bit. You just use what you need to. And here's Sam Mayer, the 36 car. Alex Labay in front of
Oh, neck went numb. That's, you know, because that's never good.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah. I think Alex is just going to wave him by on that one. Sam Mayer's got a really fast car.
You know, if they're cautious, they still got a chance in this thing, right? I mean, they've kind of put themselves in a hole a couple times. But if you have a great amount of cautions here, a couple restarts, it still should go your way.
Hertz drive back into the top 20.
Mayer's with the 14th.
If this race stays green, you think might be able to make it on fuel. We're not entirely sure. I don't think his team's even entirely sure. But we think he might be able to make it on fuel.
Definitely, maybe.
Yes.
We'll make it on fuel.
Said with tremendous confidence.
That's right.
Yes.
How do you run the race now if you're him? I mean, does it change the way you drive the car at all, knowing your situation? Or do you just continue to run the same race even though you lost the track position?
I just think it depends on...
This commentary is putting me to fucking sleep.
Your team's able to tell you, right? How close are we? Are we 1 lap short? Are we 2 laps short?
Dash for cash. The top 4 Xfinity drivers in the last race. Whoever finishes the highest in the next race get $100,000. If you win it 4 times, you get $1 million. That's what Dash for cash works.
There's going to be yellow.
All right.
What you can do is make sure you're not the yellow or you don't cause
Oh.
because you do not want a yellow flag right now. You have a great advantage on the field if the race stays green. So you can't keep somebody else from wrecking, but you can keep from causing a yellow. I think you do drive a little differently that way, Adam.
I would say this too, knowing how fast the 7 car has been in Justin Allgaier, you can't back it down too much.
That's right.
Or he'll run you down. And
Mayer up to 12.
And then the whole strategy game is thrown out the window. It's Allgaier leading.
Now we go to break. Just sit back and wait. We'll try not to fall asleep. Jesus, I don't know why I'm tired. Probably ate too much at lunch. Ugh. All right. Any questions in the chat? Actually, do you think we can get? Let's see. I'm still hoping we can get to 560. Tell all your friends. We just need one person. Hit that sub button. Wait. Oh, wow, I said that, and of course we just hit 560 subscribers. Thank you very much. Well, I didn't actually expect that to work. Thank you, everyone.
Justin Allgaier leading, but his teammate Josh Berry not going away right now, Jamie.
Mayer top 10. He passed Alfredo.
Sports car's been so impressive, and Josh Berry came here last year for the first time. Finished 1 spot short in second. He's told me they brought back the same setup today, so he was very optimistic. And you guys mentioned they got into it a little bit with his teammate in front of him, Justin Allgaier. Well, Josh came on the radio and said, "I'm like a firecracker. You never know when I'm going to go off." Getting a little feisty there in second place.
Yeah, and he was second in this race last year.
Yeah, I fell asleep for it. Ty Gibbs in third, 1.1 seconds behind.
from a Joe Gibbs driver at Dover. And then you start to get into the portion of the top 10 where we're seeing some fresh faces. We talked on that last restart about Daniel Hemrick, who starts outside the top 15. Not great in qualifying yesterday, but here he is, broken foot and all in the top 5. His teammate. And before we get to A.J. Allmendinger, let's get a report on the 11 Regan.
Well, Adam, interestingly enough, that team worked very hard on Dover and Darlington during the off week a couple weeks ago. Said they really wanted to try some new stuff, find some stuff that would work here. Evidently, it's working right now. The only thing he's asked for is some more right rear grip out of that car all day. They've been making good changes and continue to get better.
You look at Allmendinger behind him. He leads the way when it comes to winning the Dash for Cash, trying to do it for a third consecutive week. Kind of status quo for the 16. Been riding right there 4th, 5th, 6th all afternoon long.
Just grind the front tire also. Don't forget it. I ain't saying nothing. Yeah, we better off just to leave here. Let him finish it on uncut them tires.
That's mean right there, isn't it?
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, you know, Sheldon Creed's a rookie, and he needs a good run. So close to finishing the deal last week at Talladega. Comes into this race 45 below the cut line, driving that 2-car for Richard Childress, but is answering the bell today, 6th, and right in front of Noah.
Problem is, the bubble that he has to pass is the 11 car, who's in 4th.
He still has a pretty good car, and he's running up there to 7th.
You want the Waluigi? You got the Waluigi.
Motorsports cars up there, so all these cars. Let's talk to Justin Allgaier yesterday. He said all the junior motorsports
You like?
come with a lot different setups every week. Whether it's the driver asking for something different, or crew chiefs with different theories, but typically they all run about the same. Whereas I'd say today, the 9 might not be as strong as the rest right now.
Yeah, I would say the 9.
Don't call me daddy, please. You're freaking to freak me out.
No doubt, not the speed that you would expect.
If we have a caution, I'll sing a song during the caution.
Waluigi speciality.
And the Dash for Cash, 3 of those competitors inside the top 10. Landon Castle.
But yeah, you're a little too enthusiastic there. Please don't call me daddy. That's gonna weird me out.
We've had a Dash for Cash race. The money has gone to either junior motorsports or college racing. And they've got 3 of the 4 today, and they're the 3 that are running the best. So that's impressive, and you speak about impressive. I mean, the day for Sam Mayer, to the front, to the back, to the front.
Mayer's already is almost up to the back of the 10.
I say very aggravating to have a car that fast and not be winning the race or up there in the top 2 or 3 is so.
Just needs a caution.
As a race car driver, you feel like this opportunity to win is just wasted away by execution issues.
Yeah, they had the tire get away when they didn't get all the lug nuts on, so he had to start at the rear after a second stop and then a speeding penalty. And Brandon Jones, who had to come back on that last cycle of stops to tighten the lug nuts because they didn't get him on the original cycle down pit road, finds himself 11th. And Ryan Sieg on board here is 12th, the final of those going for the $100,000 bonus today.
Look at, Josh Berry is not letting the 7 of Justin Allgaier get out of his sights, which tells me they have made the 8 car much, much better. And Justin's not going to have this as easy as he thought he was going to have it, or as easy as I thought he was going to have it either. This is going to be battled out to the end.
Yeah, and we talked earlier about Riley Herbst coming down the pit lane and getting fuel on that last caution. He has worked his way up to 16th. But I remind you of that story only to tell you that beyond Riley, who says it will be close on fuel, everybody else definitely going to have to make another pit stop here, and they're in the window for sure now. So if the caution comes out, that's likely what would.
All right, commercial time. Yes, now the Cup Series will be on TV. All right,
It's commercial time. Time to regale you with the sound of hallelujah. Cause I'm fucking bored.
I'm waiting for. I'm trying to. Never mind, it's taking too long to load. Alright, so anyway, we're closing into the final third of the race. Riley Herbst still is on the edge while everyone else has to pit. I did not almost fall asleep this time, okay? Okay. eBay Motors, or whatever, the eBay, whatever, it takes way too long. Come on, just hurry back. You need some milk? Okay, get some milk.
Down inside of 60 laps to go, and the A-Game 200 in Dover. We look at our Xfinity fastest lap. Brandon Jones started on the pole at 59 laps, put that on the board at 23:55. Ty Gibbs is up there. So is Justin Allgaier. And, you know, Allgaier's been doing a good job of working this lap traffic, but he has not been able to pull away from his teammate, Josh Berry.
And this is a battle of clean air, right? If somehow Josh Berry gets to the lead, I don't believe the 7 passes it back right now. So you have two very equally matched cars. And
Mayer up to 8th position.
The nose more often than the other. And I think that's the speed difference right now.
I have heard this weekend, and you guys can tell me I'm wrong on this, but I have heard this weekend the phrase dirty air, I think, more than I've heard all season long so far.
Dover's one of our faster racetracks, and the corners here, like we were talking earlier, are just so long. And clean air is more important in the corners than it is on straightaway. In fact, you really don't want clean air down straightaways because you want to be able to draft behind somebody. So that said, it makes it super sensitive to having a clear path to the air for your race car. You're going to hear it a lot every time we come to Dover here. As we see a pass for Sam Mayer, just keeps driving up the field.
Now he's passed Creed for 7th.
I mean, as you said, he's 7th, but he's 11 seconds behind this duo. And we could have a change for the lead soon. Josh Berry is working it.
And this isn't going to happen easy for Josh Berry. This is going to be a battle. Justin's already a little ticked off from getting slid into a couple times. I don't see this being an easy pass for the lead with 55 laps to go.
So a few laps ago, Joey, the 8 car of Josh Berry started moving up really high on the racetrack. And this is why, right here. He's going to go for this box opportunity.
Oh, Lord. Oh, bad move for Allgaier. Berry to the lead. Here comes Allgaier back on the bottom for a crossover. They're 3 wide in front. Allgaier looks like he's going to get back a lead, but holy crap, that was pretty freaking cool to watch. Allgaier maintains the lead. No, but Berry comes back on the inside. This is what we live for.
Now does he carry him up? Oh, Justin's got a run.
Momentum on the high side. Here comes the 7. No run made. 8 to the lead. It's Josh Berry.
Josh Berry, your new leader at Dover.
And this is what I was talking about, right here.
They've got a ton of traffic in front.
He's probably going to have the advantage over the 7. I think these cars are so equally matched, and running through the dirty air at the moment with all these lap cars is tough. It's not over yet, guys.
There's another line of cars they're coming up on. It's 4 in a row.
So now the question becomes, if you're the 7 car, do you short pit the 8 car?
All it's going to take is a lap. If you're that close, you short pit him a lap, you're probably going to get out in front. So you kind of got to make a last-second call if you're going to do that.
So for the fans at home, short pitting is when you pit before you have to pit. In order to have new tires, just a few laps earlier than the guy in front of you, and you're going to make a little more speed, and hopefully when he runs out on the racetrack, you're in front of him, and you can reassert control of the race.
Yeah, right now they're running.
Nice quick explanation of short pitting.
Of what their fastest laps are. So, you know, you
Hemrick in fourth, Dinger in fifth,
of time on the
Gregson in
racetrack by
sixth.
being 1 lap sooner than the car you're racing against. So that would be enough to take the lead and take control.
And executing a green flag pit stop here is just so difficult.
Yes, it is. You have this big braking zone underneath the bridge, and we heard actually a few minutes ago, Josh Berry talked about how bumpy it can be on entry to turn 3. And when you try to break over those bumps and try to get to the pit road, it can be super difficult here.
And you may be asking right now, well, then why doesn't he pit? Why, if it's so much faster when you put new tires on? Well, the caution comes out before the whole cycle goes around, right? For every car pits.
I say Allgaier has been caught up in the lap traffic that Berry weaved his way through, and so now he's extending his lead. He just gained about 0.4 seconds over Justin Allgaier.
Run it long till you have to pit and pray for a caution, or try to run the green flag cycle early and try to leapfrog some cars by having newer tires.
In the history of this race, the last 2 times, a yellow has come out in the middle of the pit cycle because someone has spun out coming to pit road or had some kind of issue. So,
and the crew chiefs know that.
They know this. Crew chiefs know.
Yeah, they do. And every one of them talked to me about that this morning as we discussed strategy. They're like,
Time to go back to commercial. Woo. Alright, who wants to hear a Waluigi rendition of a song? I'm just curious. This while we're waiting during a commercial. I'll take that as a no. We're under caution flag. Bailey Curry, the inside wall, spun around near the pit road entrance. 35 trying to pit. Looks like he slid right in. I wonder what happened next.
Going on there.
Yeah, when I looked up and saw him against the inside wall, like right here,
yeah.
I'm like, maybe he was trying to get on the pit road, but I'm with you, Joey, where he was on the track. And
well, you see the left rear out of the wheel well so much there in that shot, almost like the track bar may have broke, or the mount may have broke off the housing, something like that. don't usually see the axle move that much, and they're towing it in. So I think it was something to do with the.
Something else must be broke. Yeah.
We're in.
Mayor, yeah, okay, this will help. Well, that was going to hurt Riley Herbst.
And I was kind of looking forward to seeing that. But you know what? This is going to be exciting, too. Because you think of the battle between the 7 and the 8 car on pit road. And those two pit crews have been kind of neck and neck. And then you've got Ty Gibbs, who their pit crew has been amazing on pit road. So it's going to be a good battle.
Here's Curry audio.
Rear end blew up or something. Rear end had been moving back and forth. Like I was starting to have to lift really easy. Going in the corners there, come to a jump to the right.
That's no fun. A lot of oil down there, too. That's all gear oil. So you can kind of see behind the trailing edge here. And that is, it's really slick. Yeah, it's really slick.
You know, as the AMR safety team pulls that 4-car away, here's a big question to me. What do you do if you're Riley Herbst, Richard Boswell? Because, you know, they had made that pit stop. And, I mean, this makes their fuel good, but, boy, you're going to be at a pretty big disadvantage on tires, right? So you just come here and...
Yeah, I mean, their hope was that this thing ran green, and that was their chance.
All right, I'm going to check something. I believe the Indy Pro 2000 race should be over by now.
You are in a vulnerable position. If you stay out and take the lead here on old tires, you're going to get eaten up pretty quickly, so I think you got to put tires up.
16 cars on the lead lap right now. I believe it's going to be Jeff Burton that gets the free pass. He's currently listed 1 lap down in 17th. And track position being such a big deal here. And we're going to restart inside of 40 laps to go. Keep in mind the dash for cash element of this. And Allmendinger, Gregson, Castle, if one of those guys can bust off a break, stop, gain an advantage, that could net them $100,000. If we confirm Jeff Burton gets the free pass, pit road is going to be open this time around. Barry Allgaier
70 cars in the lead lap, including Parker Retzlaff. Is the only true underdog.
Mayer, who needed this caution badly. Creed, Hill, the teammates at RCR, and Landon Castle. They are heading your way, Regan Smith.
When the good day continues for Daniel Heinrich, a little bit of a discussion.
Now, one car, don't speed, please.
Thought back to the start of the very first, or start of this last run, said the car was good there, let's leave it alone, we don't want to mess up. And Sam Mayer continued to work his way back to the front of the field. Right now that race car is nearly perfect. He said he's just a little bit tight, doesn't want any changes though, Jamie.
And same thing with Josh Berry in the 8, just a little bit too tight center exit. They told him it's going to be a 40-lap shootout here. And the 7 of Justin Allgaier been the car to beat. Just can't rotate to the center like he wants. A little bit loose on exit as well. 4-tire stop here.
And there is an extended stop for the 7 of Justin Allgaier.
Fuck.
Look like a problem maybe on the right rear. We will follow up.
7 car, horrendous pit stop.
This will cost him big time. He goes from second.
Get Barry, Hemrick. I didn't even see the rest of that.
By the way, the 98 of Riley Herbst, they did come down for service. The stretch run has arrived at Dover.
Where could 5-Hour Energy take you? Find out by voting for 5-Hour Energy's next flavor. You could win a $10,000 dream vacation to a sunny beach.
Now we wait. It's like Turn 3 Motorsport won the race at Barber Motorsports Park. Never mind. I don't know. Okay. Third place at, I can't even tell. So the third place is Inam Ahmed, who is driving for Juncos Hollinger Racing. Number 47 for the Indy Pro 2000 race. Second place goes Colin Kaminsky. I don't know what team he drives for, but he finished second. And then first place goes to a driver named Reese Gold.
Some fans here having fun. It's a Kyle Larson fan. Some Ford fans as well.
And if you're a fan at home saying...
Who won the Formula... Wait, there was a Formula E race today? I don't know. Let me check.
Pit stop.
Ah,
And he's
yes.
back. He had a
The
quick
final
pit stop,
stage
though.
break. Did they get the tires tight?
That was an unscheduled pit stop. You just had to out me, didn't you? Could we not have said like, hey, Joey, that was a good job. You're getting really good at this.
I don't get to make those kind of pit stops during a race. You shouldn't either.
Hey, you ever hang you out in the draft? You know, we've had our moments.
Few memories come to mind. Well, I tell you what, Justin Allgaier, fast car, we've talked about that today. Another bad pit stop, slow on the right rear again.
All right, today they're racing at Monaco. The winner was Stoffel Van Dorn for Mercedes Formula E team.
He's probably pretty happy about that, Justin.
He's the current points leader as a result.
What can you do, and we'll get to that in a second. First, we were talking earlier about the success that you guys have had here, even though neither one of you were agreeable on the fact that you've been good at Dover. Now this, of course, Joey, was not a moment we like to remember, 2009.
Although we have reminded him a couple times.
But you have won, at one time, 4 consecutive Xfinity races here.
This was a great track for a little bit with 4 poles, 4 wins all in a row. It was a great little streak. And then no one's let me drive an Xfinity car since, so I don't know what's going on.
Nick DeVries? Yeah, his teammate. Nick DeVries, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He finished 10th.
Want to keep racing? No, you've got a track. It's something you're good at, got figured out. You just want to keep racing.
Hey, we just had a long run. Now we're going to have a short run to end it inside of 40 laps here. If you're Josh Berry, what are you doing on this restart? And what kind of changes maybe did you make to your car so you're set up for the short little run to the finish?
Well, I'd be thinking about the lane choice, right? Justin Allgaier took the bottom on the last restart and won. If I'm Josh Berry, I might be thinking about that bottom. He got a pretty good launch. He also almost beat the 7 on the bottom. So it's going to really come down to this restart. It's going to be very, very important on the lane choice and executing that restart to get that clean air on the nose.
Yeah, I'm looking at this restart and I'm thinking, if I'm Justin Allgaier, I'm a little bit frustrated right now, right? I'm thinking, man, I had this race. I was kind of dominating, and then I lost it to my teammate, and then I had this pit stop. But there's a little fire in his belly. What do you think?
I don't count him out yet, right? You get a little fire, you get a little anger. I go faster when I'm angry.
I'll say this, though. He's 5th, so he's obviously not out of the game. And with the choose, might be able to put himself in a decent position here for the restart. And they're going to choose this time around. Should be 34 laps to go when we return to the green flag.
You see Daniel Hemrick up to 2nd there. And, you heard some things about Colleague and wanting to try some different things in the 11. I'd say it's working right now as the number 1 Colleague car.
Barry goes high.
That gives Allgaier 2nd row on the bottom. So he's going to gain a row here on the start.
This car's been pretty strong still. I mean, he's got a great shot. He might not have been as fast as Josh Berry was, but I think he can fight from there, Joey.
Hey, look at row 3. The guys lined up in row 3. The drivers going for the $100,000.
Yep.
Noah Gregson and AJ Allmendinger, and right behind him,
Castle,
who's also up for the bonus. Let's listen in on Hemrick restarting front row.
Yeah, okay, to the front row here. Yeah, we want the front row. Come on. And forward.
I think anytime you can take the front row, you better take the front row. That's my opinion. Unless maybe it's like Martinsville or something like that, where there's someone's going to put someone out of the way. It might change the story a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right, though, Joey. We have a shot at the front where you take it and see what you can make happen here.
All right, here we go. We're going to have 34 laps to go. 1/6 of the race.
Is that a big part here?
When you go back to green.
Right, with the choose rule behind you, so you can take a guess, though.
Work with your teammate, maybe?
Absolutely.
Good launch for both in front row.
Green at Dover.
Pushing the 11 hard down into turn 1.
Hemrick is there.
Yeah.
Big run
But coming off.
lane.
Ooh, the 11 loose. But he stays with the 8. The 7 closing right behind the 11. I'm going to watch for that one car, Sam Mayer. Been so fast.
The lead on the restart. 33 to go.
Justin Allgaier cannot waste time with Daniel Hemrick.
He's not going to. Look, he's got a run underneath Daniel Hemrick going into turn 3 here, Joey.
Got to clear back up to second.
And Daniel was really smart there. I think he knew that Justin was a lot faster. He lifted a little bit and just got in line.
Get in line, take your loss, and move on. Don't make it worse. At this point, it still can't go.
54 guy looks like he got stuck up wide.
Allmendinger, so he now leads in the chase for the dash for cash. Gregson 4th overall. Allmendinger is 6th. And racing Ty Gibbs for position.
That was a $100,000 restart for those guys.
Yes, it was.
You think about what's on the line.
Yeah, we got 5th through 9th running all in a row together.
No Gregson hasn't had a strong run today, but he is showing up when it counts.
See if he can pass Hemrick, because then that would make the second ever Junior Motorsports 1, 2, 3.
To a good spot, and I believe he's faster than the 11 Daniel Hemrick in front of him. He's going to pressure him here.
It would be Junior Motorsports 1, 2, 3 if Gregson can get
Way ahead of you, Adam Alexander. Way ahead of you.
In every race this year, he's finished in the 3rd position. You know,
That is weird.
3s are wild when it comes to winning the $100,000.
Ty Gibbs closing back in.
We'll go side by side. 30 laps remaining. Top 5 at Dover. Barry all got
Wait, why? We've barely been out. Oh!
So good to have you with us on FS1.
Of course you're going to go to... There's nothing NASCAR do ever makes fucking sense. Right now, Junior Motorsports 1, 2. None of them have won this season. This so far, we've had Jones, we've had Gibbs, we've had Dinger, we've had Gregson. That's 3, 2, 1, 1, plus Custer. Am I forgetting someone? And Hill. We've had 5 winners. A winner here would mean that half of the playoff grid has been locked in. Herbst closing in on the back of Castle for 10th. Mayer making his move to the inside of Brandon Jones for 8th spot. Car is so fucking strong. Barely, he makes the pass. What could have happened if he hadn't had that speeding penalty and that tire problem? More points, probably the win. Segan Hill battling it out. Looks like it's right behind Castle. Which means Herbst must have passed him for 10th.
Down to 23 laps to go in Dover, Delaware for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And the man out front is...
Damn, Josh Berry in a Woody costume. Let me tell you, when I was like 4 or 3, I had a Woody costume for Halloween as well. That man, Josh Berry, maybe my new favorite, probably.
Last year winning twice.
Damn, man, that's awesome.
To the racetrack and not see his entire family in the garage. He's a family man.
He's a second and a half ahead of Allgaier.
See out of of the, quote, newcomers to the Xfinity Series. But his experience shows out on track. We're seeing it again today as he tries to win for the first time.
It's a 1-2-3 right now for JRM.
These spots here, 20 to go. They're not as easy to
Gibbs on the back of fucking Hemrick.
battle. And if you're Daniel Hemrick, right now you have the 54 crushing you. But look at all the cars behind him.
Damn, like, here comes Mayer trying to make a move on Creed. Can he sneak to the inside? Not just yet, even though he's got the 19 behind him. Oh, here he goes now. Here comes, yeah, but Emmerich got passed. And so the 54 got passed, and so did the 16.
Good fight here, but to hold on to what he's had, and I don't think he's done fighting.
Allmendinger by the 16. The 1 is Sam Mayer. 2 is Sheldon Creed.
Sam Mayer in that 1. We talked about during the commercial break. Look for the back. Such a fast car as he's able to round the top there.
Watch Sheldon Creed, the 2.
Oh, Creed at the wall.
Yeah. So you got all that banking, really pushing down the car, giving you grip, and then you come out of the corner, and it's the opposite.
That 11 car is just falling back.
In the right direction at that point of the corner, you just lunge into the wall.
You know at Talladega that they have painted on the wall, this is Talladega. Right there where he popped the wall, it should say, this is Dover, right?
Yeah. Monster right there.
What are we showing now?
See the 2 car maybe making a little contact with the 11 here. Well, I think the 11's pretty loose. I don't know if he even really needed contact to get looser.
Well, with 17 to go. I mean, it's blood in the water, right?
Yeah, when you see a car sideways, Brad, you know how it is. If you show your hand on what you got going on, it's, I know what I got to do to pass him.
Now I'm kind of curious. Can Mayer catch up to the last few cars and get the 1, 2, 3, 4 for JRM? He's got to pass 2 more cars. He just passed Allmendinger for 5th. Come on, make it happen. He's got to catch up to Gibbs, who's a second ahead of him. He's got 15 laps to make it happen. I want to see it happen.
I still think it was a great gamble. I think it was a great gamble. You got a team here who's fighting for a playoff spot. Really
There'll be a party in Junior Nation tonight if that happens.
above the cut line, and you know you want to get that win and lock yourself in and take a shot at it. So I respect it.
And it might, at the end of the day, net in 4 or 5 spots in the wrong direction. But the history of this race says we can have that long green flag road, and you never know unless you're rolling the dice.
I take that risk all night.
The margin between Mayer and Gibbs is dropping.
I mean, they were 6th, 7th place car pretty much throughout the early portion of the race.
It's easy to do that when you have a 6th to 10th place car. Oh, I got to lose. Now when you're winning the race and the opportunity's in front of you, it's a lot harder to take that gamble.
And you see, wow, Daniel Hemrick is really holding on. I gotta imagine he is feeling it. I mean, broken foot.
Yeah, wait. Oh, shit, I'm looking at the wrong margin. Dinger is coming back around.
He's had a run of bad luck. Average finish this year for our defending champion.
Alright, so I misjudged the gap. The gap between Gibbs and Mayer is increasing, not decreasing.
Right outside the top 15 and rally for a top 10. I think that's a step in the right direction for this 11.
Absolutely. Right now he's asking his spotter when he's not catching his breath from being loose. How many laps to go?
How longest 11 laps in his life?
Yes.
And he tries to hold on to a top 10. It's going to be hard for him to do that. It's right to see. You see right behind this battle. I'm going to join in here quickly.
The end of a race like Dover, whether it's the Cup race or the Xfinity race, is like that last set working out. And like just one more set, one more rep. Like, yeah, but I'm already gassed. He's trying to find
that thing just rotate by itself in the center. Not fun.
Oh, hold on, Daniel.
This is where Days of Thunder is wrong. Boys and girls. That's too loose.
Ooh, Ryan Segan, Hemrick.
Everybody's picking on him. They get to his left rear, make him even looser. He kind of disrupt the airflow as he goes over the car, and
I had a moment there.
Great battle here's the 10. Everybody wants to get that top 10 at the end of the race.
Absolutely.
Something you can brag about.
Ryan Sieg coming from the top 10.
10 laps to go at Dover.
Junior Motorsports having themselves a day.
Yeah,
right now. 1, 2, 3,
5.
5.
I want 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn it! Ty Gibbs can go fuck off for a day. Come on.
It happened in Las Vegas last September.
And fuck. There goes Gibbs past Gregson.
As soon as you say it, I know.
Fuck. God damn it. Piss shit. Cock.
Still a good.
Yeah. Did I mistype? Oh shit. Yeah. I mistyped.
I ruined it, but no.
You ruined it, Brad. You ruined it.
Justin
Fuck
Allgaier
you.
Kind of nipping at the heels. Nice recovery for everything he's been looking for.
In that way, it's more like the Coke 600. I think it was 1, 2, 4, 5 for Hendrick.
And he's executed very
7 to
well.
go.
That's the difference. In my mind, the difference between the 8 and the 7 in this race was execution of the races. Those cars are so equally matched. And done a good job.
Oh wait, the battle's not over between the 1, 2, 3.
Obviously the best car.
Gregson's still hanging on. Oh, he almost tapped. Here comes Mayer. Where'd he come
A
from?
little bit better.
And what's the one thing Barry does not want right
I didn't even notice Mayer. Holy shit, he caught up to them.
Here, these two.
Because these two probably been fighting side by side for a while. Oh my god. Help his teammate. Help your teammate. 6 to go. Come on. He's right behind Noah, but Gibbs clears.
Has 4 cars in the top 5. Only one time in the history of the Xfinity Series has an organization put 4 cars in the top 5. It was Joe Gibbs Racing at Darlington 2013. So
What cars are the 11 for Sadler? No, 11 for Sadler. The 20 probably for Kenseth. The 54 Kyle Busch was running. That might have been Kyle Busch Motorsports.
He had the 2 kind of very close calls with his teammate Justin Allgaier on the restarts where he saved it. I thought those were super impressive. And when he made the pass for the lead on Justin Allgaier here just a little bit ago, 40, 50 laps ago, and it started with him moving up the racetrack, finding a groove that worked.
4 to go as Barry just continues to pull out.
I want to make sure he gets the credit he deserves for that because, you know, obviously he's got a great car and a great team, but
Okay, Vickers is in the 20.
going out there and driving his butt off and
And
making some
Kenseth in the 18. 11, 18, 20, 54.
started the year great. 4 of the last 5
Although I could have sworn that was Kyle Busch Motorsports.
themselves outside the top
Never
10,
mind, the
so they've
77.
Not been getting the finishes they deserve, but today Mike Bumgarner and the team putting him in position.
3 to go.
The next time around, he'll see 2 laps remaining, 2 miles away from his first win of the 2022 campaign.
Looking for no caution right here. You got a second lead. Just wanted to just see that white flag.
Yeah, sitting 6th in points. A win, of course, big marker to get yourself locked in them playoffs.
All right. Coming down. White flag is out. One more time around Dover Motor Speedway.
This time around, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
He makes 3 turns, 1 and 2. Barry, last win was at Las Vegas in the 1 car, subbing for Michael Annette. He's the only supposed to run the first half of the season. Won 2 races last year. Great rookie campaign. Now running full time with Tire Pros and Harrison's on the car. Calendar 3 and 4. 3rd career victory. Josh Berry wins the A Game 200 at Dover. Berry, Allgaier, Gibbs, Gregson, Mayer, Dinger, Jones, Creed, Herbst, Sieg for your top 10.
After he's won the race. You know who cares? Nobody.
And Barry becomes the 6th Xfinity Series regular to win this season and the 7th driver overall to win in the Xfinity Series this season. And Noah Gregson comes home in 4th place and $100,000. His 5th Dash for Cash check across 4 seasons. God damn.
Race win, extra 100K. Donuts, they should be doing 2 sets of donuts.
Yes. I think there is another set of donuts. It's going on Dale Jr.'s house.
There they are.
Yeah.
Dale Jr. tweeted late in the race. It's never dull playing an owner in the Xfinity Series.
What's Noah? I mean, yeah, he won 100K, but he's not the winner.
4 of the top 5. The best of the bunch, Josh Berry.
Credit to Sam Mayer as well. 2 penalties, 1 for a loose.
Came back to 5th. Oh, Barry doing a Polish victory lap. where you ride around the racetrack the wrong way so you can wave to the fans.
For Junior Motorsports, that is now their 5th Dover win.
Yeah, his first Dover win. He previously won at Martinsville in Las Vegas.
Of course, 2 wins for Justin Allgaier, and now Josh Berry.
The Alan Kawicki backwards.
Polish victory lap. Call it the right thing, Brad.
And Noah
Or
Gragson,
Joey.
as we said, wins the $100,000. He's now won it 5 times.
Yeah.
That matches Elliott Sadler for the most in the history of the series. And lately, it's been all Junior Motorsports or Colleague Racing when it comes to winning the money.
JRM and Colleague have won all of them. That's for cash the last 3 years. Alright, I'm going to end the stream here. See you tomorrow for Dover Cup, the Duramax Striding 400. Chris Buescher will start on the pole. First time Roush will have a pole in 5 years. So that'll be exciting. Thank you all so much for coming out to the stream. No. No, I don't think so, no. I need to spend time studying for my finals, and that takes precedent over speed running. But thank you all so much for coming out. Great stream today. This is BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one.